Mike and about, and we're back at the Hawthorndale Care Village with Paddy O'Brien. It was 8 months ago, and my gosh, there has been a lot of progress, Paddy, so tell us all about it.
Yeah, no, fantastic. So here we are in December 2023. Over the back here, you'll see that the administration building, part of the village, so that's where your nurse station will be, where the office admin will be, and the meal room for the staff. And then when we pan out over the rest of it, you'll see where the coffee shop's going to be, the cafe, the chapel, all the amenities that go with this village. So this is going to be where people will relax, have time out, etc. So as you can see, it's rising out of the ground very fast. Yes. And as you say, you're 8 months ago, a lot of things have happened in that 8 months. So 3 contractors on site. As you can see, the care centre here has been done by Henderson Construction. The care houses, which I'm going to take you to shortly, Amalgamated Builders, and they're really getting underway. And of course the villas, which is the 10 independent villas. They're going to be completed by Bennett Homes, and when I show you what's happening there, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised just how much progress has been made in those 8 months. Yeah.
That's really great, isn't it? You've got 3 different local organisations working together in tandem, so, and they all have their own little niche or specialised.
Yeah, and it's not that's not my part of the project, but I know, speaking to like Nick and Frank that are on that side of it, they've been fantastic. The way they've worked together, the way they're ahead of schedule. The fact is that they're just doing everything in tandem, and we can't speak highly enough of all 3 contractors. So it's awesome. This is going to be where Helen and her team will work from. The nursing station, the meal room over there, where they'll feed themselves when they're working here. And they'll basically work from here when they're not in the care houses themselves. And then as we move through, so you move through this part of it, you've got staff toilets, etc. And then you move through, and this is here where we're going to have the likes of the cafe, as I said before, the chapel over in the corner over there. And the good thing about the chapel is they're bringing the windows from the Calvary Chapel across to here. So that's going to be awesome. And then you're going to have the hairdresser, you're going to have the playground out here. So it's all going to be, this is going to be where you're going to have the hub of where people come from their care homes and wander around, meet with their loved ones, have a coffee, etc. So yeah, pretty exciting, and a bit bigger than what you think it is off the plan. So it's going to be pretty special. So they're well ahead with this as well. And as I say, and everything's on budget at the moment, so we're delighted. Just say you had your mum here or something like that, or your sister, whatever, you can come in and have a coffee, you can sit down with, you can say, oh actually, I'm just driving past, I want a coffee for work. You might have no one in here, but I'm going to pop in because I love the coffee that they serve at the Hawthorndale Care Village, and you can sit and read your magazine or do your emails or whatever and have a coffee just like you would at any other shopping centre. So this is what this is. It is community based, and we want, because we keep going back to that word normal, we want the people in here to feel like they're living a normal life.
That's totally right, because what a great idea. So it does make them whole, together and just and part of the community, society.
And here there's going to be a theatre, and you think about it, if we bring schools in to do sing-alongs or whatever the school wants to do in a theatre. So again, brings that back, that normal life to people that they've been used to, and that's the real good way and the changing way that we're going to deal with people with dementia especially. So here are the care houses themselves, well ahead of schedule as well. I mean, really starting to take shape. I'm going to take you into one shortly. So these are where the people are all different with illnesses, or whether it be dementia, or whether it's cancer, whether it be old age, it will be shared living. And that's the whole idea of this, is to get that normal way of living back into their life. So I'll take you through one of the houses and just show you how that all works.
So is it like a dormitory? There's so many per...
Seven. Some of the houses are 7, some are 6.
Right. Yep.
It's getting away from that hospital of long corridors and all the things that go with hospitals.
Yep.
It's just a different way of nursing, and it's a proven way, and we think it'll be the future way. Yep. As I say, all the data from the Hogway, which we've based this on in Holland, just shows this is what works. So we're really excited, and it's just, I mean, it's a dream come true, to be honest. It's 8 to 10 years in the making. I think Margaret Brown, the current manager of Calvary, I think we just talked about the other day, it's probably 8 or 9 years when she woke up with the vision, and now the vision's been seen through. So, and it's fantastic. And I mean, we talk about the fundraising. It went from 35 million project to 37 and a bit. We've had a couple of very generous donors. One in particular wants to remain anonymous, but absolutely got us over the line. So we're now at the stage where this is we're going to finish this. So it's really exciting, and a real credit to the Southland community.
It is. It really is. That's great.
Yeah, so one of the 7 bedrooms in this house. So this will be the house. You've got the ensuite through here, and then so this will be, for example, this could be my house or my home, and this is my bedroom. So it's like living at home at the moment, and this is, I live in this bedroom. So this is mine, and if I'm well enough and a mobile or whatever, I can get up in the morning and we wander out through, and I'll just bring you through. You got other people's bedrooms as we go past. We walk through the house like you would any house.
And the bedrooms are self-contained with a shower and a toilet and all that. Yep.
And within that house, we've got a laundry.
Yep.
So people get their washing done like they would do at home, rather than it go away and have to come back, which is also can be quite confusing for people.
Yep.
We come through, and there will be the kitchen, where all the meals for this house will be cooked. Right. So rather than go away and go to a dining room in a hospital or whatever for your meal will be cooked here in the house.
Right.
The lounge, big size lounge, the TV and all the facilities that go with any other house. So they'll have a caregiver in that house for 16 hours a day, so at all times. On call all the time will be medical services. So if someone is really sick and can't get out of bed, their nursing care will be taken care of from the admin building, and nurses will come across. But on a day-to-day, if you have 7 people in here, might have a mixture of illnesses and dementia, they would just be cared for by the caregivers like you would in a normal house with the cleaning and they'll help prepare meals and pick their own menu. It's them deciding how they're going to live. Someone might get up at 7 in the morning, someone will say, no, I'm not getting up to 9 o'clock in the morning. Whereas in the normal situation, breakfast is at 8, lunch is at 12, it's very set and people are very routine. Well, if you think about our lives, so I don't know what time you got up this morning, I probably got up at a different time. I ate breakfast at a certain time, you might have eaten at another time. That's bringing that normality again, even to everyday things in life. So 3 of us might be having a meal here this morning, and old Sleepy Joe will come up later on.
Wow.
Or Sleepy Joe might have already been up since 5 and had his breakfast. That's the way it will work.
Wow,
so it's going to be good, and we're going to do our best, or the staff will do their best to match people.
Oh, that
so
makes sense as well.
So if you, for example, I'm just using it off the top of my head, you might have people that come from the rural community. They might want to come into this house with fellow people from the rural community that they've got a similar interest. There might be a house where they want to have pets, and so this house might be allowed to have pets, whereas the house next door they may not like pets. There won't be pets.
That's so good, because it's important to have pets as well for those that do want a pet.
We all, as I say, we're all different folks for different strokes for different folks. So it's all about making people comfortable in their own environment, and this will be their house. So just like, and people say, well, how do you get on if they, 2 don't get on or whatever? Well, every house has this. It's called normal.
Even a family, there's
absolutely, and that's what we're trying to create.
As my late grandmother used to say, birds in their nest agree. And when us kids were arguing, we're having a dispute.
No. It's it's what normal life is. So here we are. This is how far advanced we are. We're looking at, I think the timeline originally was for March or April 2025. I can't give you a date on when it's going to open. What I can say is that we are ahead of schedule. So, and as I said before, thanks to some very, very generous people, we're now on budget to finish what we started. So it's awesome. So all this will be landscaped, and because, as I said before, due to the generosity of one particular donor and others, we're going to finish it. So the landscaping is going to be done, and it will be really well. And then we'll have volunteers assisting and making sure the place stays up to and upkept and whatever. So. People in here, I think when people think with people with dementia that's their life finished, well, it's not. These people will help volunteers to do the gardens. They'll help with the cooking. They'll help with everyday things, because that's
what it's all about.
It's exactly what it's all about. So we're trying, as I say, to give them a normal life as possible. And by doing so and having it landscaped, having gardens, have the veggies at the back, have the lawns that might need a bit of mowing or whatever, it's just going to be that normal living in a house. So... Yeah, very exciting.
It is.